Visit CCGcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at my updated version of the Flygon Accelgor Dusknoir deck for the Legacy format. So today is a Friday and I just decided to build this Legacy deck. Before I continue with the video, I realized when I was playing, the game that my microphone was muted, so sorry for that. Probably after 5 or 10 minutes I realized that, so I turned it on back. So yeah, this is the Legacy deck, in my opinion, the strongest deck that you can play. Very broken, especially if you can set up pretty quickly, but this is deck built to set up fast. Blistering fast, not the fast but the blistering fast, with 4 copies of Level Ball, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, Computer Search, 4 copies of Junk Arms, double twins, you can do magic. Plus it also contained 2 copies of Tropical Beach, so you can set up turn 2, couple of Accelgors, you can have Mew on the bench with Dusknoir and Flygon, which is just insane. So let's take a look at the deck list, so what we can find in it. I'm running 2 Trapinch and 2 Flygons with a Sand Slammer, in case if you're not familiar with the Legacy. Anytime between turns, Flygon can simply put 1 damage counter on each of our opponent Pokemons in play. So that's a very good thing, especially with the Synthesizer hand, when you can simply move those damage counters around the board. Then we have 2 Propagation Executes, so we can have free Junk Arm and Ultra Ball and Computer Search. That's just broken in my opinion. 4 copies of Shelmets and 4 copies of Accelgors. In addition to that, 2 Duskulls and 2 Dusknoirs, and obviously Mew-EX, who can use that versatile to copy any attack in play. It can also copy, for example, in one-hit knockout that powerful Mew-EX, but it can also copy any other attack in play. If it has necessary energy cost, I paid for it. But in this case, it's just going to be able to deck and cover a Accelgor, and that's it. From the item cards, A-Spec obviously is Computer Search. There is 1 Escape Rope. In my opinion, better than Catcher, because for the Catcher you need to flip a coin. On the other side, you can move special conditions just in case if you're stuck with it, with the Escape Rope, so I kind of like it. And I didn't want to play Keldeo for the Russian Retreat. In my opinion, it's not good in this deck, because this is a non-EX deck anyways. 4 copies of Junk Arm, 4 copies of Level Ball, 4 copies of Rare Candy, 4 copies of Ultra Ball for the best possible consistency, as you can see, and then 1 of each Super Road and Tool Scrapper for the tool removal and basically Pokemon Recycle. In addition to that, I'm running 2 copies of Tropical Beach, very expensive card. $150, $200, $250 card at this moment, also very hard to obtain on the online, but it's a very broken card. I kind of like it. You can draw cards till you have 7 and then you can end your turn. Very good for the turn 1 and for the setup. 4 Ends and 4 Professor Oak's New Theory for the drop support, and is very good for the late game, especially to disrupt your opponent. 2 copies of Twins. I kind of like it, in my opinion, much powerful and better than Skyla. Also in this deck, works much better than Skyla. Once your opponent manages to take a prize card, then you can simply have those 2 cards available with the Twins. It's a very nice deck. Then I'm running 3 Float Stones, a single Silver Bangle, and 4 copies of Double Course Energies. If you wonder why I'm running 3 copies of Float Stones, well, that's just for the purpose if I don't have my Accelgor for the retreat. But also, if you're stuck with the Flygon in the active position, you really want to retreat to your other Pokemon, so you can basically use advantage again of the deck and cover, and then just, again retreat to the Flygon. That's the only reason why I decided to go with it. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see how this deck works in action. I just need to say that it's very hard to record normal video playing Legacy, so don't be mad and don't try to dislike the video if you're not happy with the game anyway. But yeah, make sure to hit the thumbs up and sub the channel if you like this video, because it's gonna help me a lot. So yeah, let's do some game tests so you can see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Okay, so my microphone was muted all the time. I was talking and microphone was muted, so I simply cannot believe in that. I just realized it right now. I feel very bad for that. Anyways, we are going to play that end first. Okay, there's a double course energy, which is a nice sign. Rare Candy as well. If I hit him for 50, he will have 160. So he will have 100 after poison, 110, 160. So he needs 2 more damage counters. He needs 2 more damage counters. Okay, so 1 damage counter, 2 damage counters, and the rest should go down to my opponent Mewtwo. Okay, there we go. The rest of the damage should go down to the Mewtwo. And that's gonna be a knockout with a deck and cover. I don't need to worry too much about my opponent Mewtwo because I can simply one-hit knock out that Mewtwo without too many problems, you know. If you wonder how, Mew actually can do one-hit knockout with the X-Ball because Mewtwo is actually weak on him. And there's another double course energy, so he just decided to add more pressure to my Flygon. I don't need to worry too much about being and losing my Float Stone because Accelgor actually have for retreat cost anyway. I just need my Mew and double course energy. And that's pretty much it. There's 6 damage counters in play in total on my opponent Pokemon's in play. And he just decided to basically pass the turn. And I'm kind of surprised. So in order to thin out more cards from my hand, I'm going to throw out that Duskull. And I'm going to pick myself an Ultra Ball. And then I'm going to use 1 Exeggcute. Alright, so we can have that important Mew in play. I don't know why he just decided not to knock me out. I don't feel comfortable seeing that, but it's okay. Maybe I missed double course energy right now, and okay, so I didn't miss double course energy. So with the X-Ball, yeah, we can basically do one-hit knockouts without moving damage counters. I guess it don't mind too much. He decided to basically concede. At least he's a fair play guy. He didn't want to probably just, you know, scoop the game. But in my opinion, Accelgor Flygon Dusknoir is probably one of the strongest decks in the Legacy format. I guess it really doesn't matter who's going to be promoted in the active position because game is over, and yeah, that's it. It's a very hard and very difficult to record a normal video in a Legacy format. There's just, you know, probably tiny % of the players playing Legacy, and it's very hard to, you know, get good players. I mean, not the good players, but the players with the good cards, so you can play against them before they just decide to scoop. But that's it. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and sub to the channel for more videos. Let me know what you think about this version of the deck in the comments below. I hope this deck will actually help you in the real life. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.